Now, here's some evidence that he has on Wernher von Braun, which is actually good.
First of all, if you don't know who Wernher von Braun is, he was Nazi Germany's top rocket scientist. He's credited with their whole rocketry and space program. After the war, America got him over here, and he's credited with being the king of America's rocketry and space program. I believe he invented the V2 rocket, the rocket that put men on the moon, supposedly. So he's like the king of space, right? People close to him credit him with saying this. He said, Wernher von Braun, a secretive transnational power already in existence would move to permanently take control of this planet through a hoaxed alien invasion from outer space. According to von Braun, space-based weapons, later known as the Star Wars program, were to be promoted as follows: a shield against the Russians, then a defense against rogue nations, then as a protection against asteroids and meteors. Finally, they would be presented as a safeguard against an extraterrestrial threat. According to von Braun, all of these rationales would be lies. Interesting. You can look that up.
Yeah, I did look it up, Mr. John X Army, and guess what? That actually sounds pretty legitimate, because it goes against everything that he's saying. You know what I mean? It goes against everything. If he's making all these weapons, he's the one who, if you're going to get any information, it has to be from the person who created all this, from the person who directed these moon missions in the first place. Okay, because it shows exactly where the propaganda started. If he was a Nazi scientist, right? Wouldn't that stand for making more sense? We have concrete proof of this, right? And we got witness testimony, right? No, guys, it's the Anunnaki. Anunnaki. Trust me, it's the Anunnaki. Let's keep going with more proof.
Now, let me draw your attention to Wernher von Braun's tombstone. On his tombstone, there's a Bible verse. It says Psalm 19:1. And I've looked at about 3 different Bibles to get this verse. And I like this one the best. But there are other Bibles that have translated this differently. But listen to this translation. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. His going forth is from the end of heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of it. And there is nothing hid from the heat thereof.
So, from a person who supposedly directed the moon missions, got people to the moon and back, and claimed that there is a space filled with other planets, and that there is no firmament ever, and space and Earth is an open system, and rockets go to and from, planets and blah, 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 and space and countries, he decides to say that there's a firmament on his tombstone. And the person who was with him was also the person who reported this, and it's well documented. All you have to do is look up, the person who actually was there at his deathbed, who documented all this stuff that he was saying. So you got all of this proof, John X Army, but yet you're still super duper 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 retarded to where you can't even put 2 and 2 together with the proof that you have. If you have evidence and concrete proof, always go with Occam's razor, you shill fraud sellout. You don't just say that there's random Anunnaki that you have no evidence for, that I proved in the previous video, part 2 of this stupid series. You have no proof whatsoever. And yet, you're still inclined to believe that over top of the proof of this Nazi who decided to be truthful for one time in his life. Every single event that happened since then played out exactly the way it played out, just like he said. With the Russians, Star Wars, all that played out exactly right. Now we got a Space Force in 2020. Come on, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I call people out, because they're fake. Now, this is Gas Chamber USA. First, I'm going to show you the first thing that ticked me off in the first place, okay? This is the first picture that set me off and made me really, really angry with Gas Chamber USA, because I was a newer person to her network. And just by seeing this, it looks like she's a JONEXARMY type of person, but she's in the flat earth community. That's what this whole thing is about, is that she's in the flat earth community. And look at this. She has a picture of the legendary Nikola Tesla and some kind of humanoid alien right next to her. That's a Photoshop. It's like you're taking real and taking fake and mixing them both together. Can you tell me why you're doing that, Gas Chamber USA? Is it because you think that he's an alien? She replied back to me and she said that she did not think that he was an alien. Never once did she say he's an alien, but she put it out there. Why are you putting out information that you yourself are not sure of? Why? Gas Chamber USA, KB Vision slut. Why are you and that other slut, JONEXARMY, putting out information, okay, that you do not know of, that's not real, that you can't verify? Stop putting out theories, you retards. You are the scum of the earth. You're filling people's heads with nonsense Santa Claus, Star Wars crap that no one is going to listen to. Stop influencing people. You're taking them off the path of truth. And this is what makes flat earthers look really, really bad. This. Because when they search it and they find her and find JONEXARMY all of a sudden, they're like, these guys are crackpots. Even globers who believe in a spinning space ball that magically holds everything on by gravity, which is a not force, but you can think of it as a force, they know that this crap is retarded. How can you be so moderately woke to the point of you fooling yourself to where you're an idiot? I don't believe that's possible. I think that you're straight shilling. And I'm going to keep calling you out on it because you are lying purposefully. You're being dishonest, and you know you are. You're being a deceiver. You're being a demonic creature. You know what I do with those? Put them right where they belong, right in the sunlight. That way we all can see exactly what you are. Now, this thing escalated, and it got even worse, and I'm going to continue going right now, and I'm going to show you the next picture. Oh boy, I hope you guys are ready for this. All right, now here is where I started losing my patience. Since it appears you want me to tell you how it is, in your opinion, let's get some stuff straight. Not once have I or did I mention space. You went off in that tangent all by yourself. Next up is just because you don't know or can't see doesn't mean that other beings don't exist with us in this realm. Hey, dumb slut, let me stop you real quick. That's called a reversal. That's called a burden of proof reversal fallacy. Look it up. I don't have to disprove that other beings exist. I don't have to disprove that. You have to prove that they do, or else we are not going to have this conversation, you stupid idiot. It's illogical. It's an illogical argument. It makes no sense. I'm not going to prove your claim for you, you stupid whore. You are going to prove your own claim. Now let's continue. You also don't know what technology other beings could have that allow them beyond your, oh, here it is, gas pressure lecture and natural law. Oh my gosh, you stupid slut. Are you joking? Are you joking? I know all the technology they have. It's the same stuff on Star Trek. They got an inertia dampener and they got a Millennium Falcon. Yeah. And I've been in there. I've been in the Millennium Falcon. I'm here to tell you guys. All right. I got an Amish space station. Okay. All right. And I know. All right. If anybody knows here, it's me. All right, I'm wearing a white lab coat right now, just so you guys know. You can't see me, but I am gonna go on camera pretty soon. And yes, you'll see that I actually have my white lab coat. I don't have any shiny buttons on there because we're against that here, in the Amish space station. But it is a nice white lab coat. And the thing is that I have been on the Millennium Falcon, therefore I know. Okay, so let's continue with this sci-fi, or is it science? I don't know. I think they're both the same. That one astronaut said that. Anyway, I know a galactic walk-in, and she got here from the stars. Oh my God. She got here from the stars. From the stars. Holy crap. She has proof. Why did she block me from her network? Okay. She got here from the stars through my closed gas system. Holy crap. Dude, Amish Space Station just got their ass handed to them. Handed to them. Natural law does not exist, guys. Holy crap. Oh, man. Hopefully you guys aren't getting confused by my sarcasm and my humor. I know a lot of Globers have low EQ levels. Red Pill Philosophy was actually one of the ones who pointed that out. They don't have that kind of humor. Anyway, she finishes off with, I'm not asking to be schooled, nor do I need to be. I made a picture comparing what I see, and you got a problem with that. Oh, okay, so you see just an older individual, and you think that he's an alien because he aged the same way as a human. Oh my gosh. Is this really what it has become? Is this what it's become now? Oh, this is a really sad day indeed for the community. I want to give a couple moments silence for the death of the truth community for allowing this slut in here. Please kick her out. More people need to follow my lead, and if you did, we would actually have some force to fight back against all of this stuff. So every time that you search these people, you get the same as what they do on YouTube. As soon as you mention the space station or you mention the Apollo program, they put a Wikipedia or an encyclopedia article up to show you the truth. So every time that you search Cymandan, or you search Sapien, or you search Gas Chamber USA, you're going to have a link of the Amish space station coming up. And guess what? We're going to be debunking you the same way that all these other people try and do flat earthers. Except we're going to be using truth and proof. So you guys are reading it right here. She has a galactic walk-in who got here through the closed system, who violated a natural law. This is science fiction at its best. Listen, J.K. Rowling would marry you because I'm sure she's into women too. So Gas Chamber USA, you definitely, so you guys, please show her some love, okay? She's one of the most truthful people I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm actually done with this video. This is the last part of this series. I'm not saying this is the last video that I'm going to be doing on these people, but this is part 3. I just wanted to explain this to everybody because I'm tired of it. This is what happens daily in my life. I literally don't have enough screenshots or time in a day to be able to show you guys this retardation. So please use your own discernment and learn the difference between reality and fake. Okay? Learn the difference between real and fiction. Okay? She is fake news. And we are going to continue exposing these fake individuals because it's our favorite thing to do in the world. So I've been your host here. This is Amish Space Station. Until next time, guys.